Five, four, three, two.
Hi, good evening to you, and mighty good, what is it, Tuesday afternoon. Thank you so very much. Uh, I'm glad to have each and every one of you here. Today at 7 p.m., we are going to go live on the News Network, and I'm going absolutely free today. Absolutely free. So everyone will be able to catch the news show on Cussing Pastor Live. Yeah, just Cussing Pastor Live. You go to Roku, and it's Cussing Pastor Live. You've got the the Roku stick, or you have it on your television. You will be able today to go live. Now, I might do it today, I may do it tomorrow, but then I'm cutting it off. Okay, then you have to pay your $9.99 per month. We've been in testing, so I'm going to give those of you that support what I do the opportunity to make up your mind whether you want to continue to be a part of it. Because when we do start charging, I will cut the Instagram out totally uh, this time of evening as far as doing the pre-show. Those of you on um, Facebook, we will continue to say, hey, this is what's happening at 7 o'clock. But if you go to Cussing Pastor Live on Roku, you'll be able to see it. That's the things that I want to talk about on this evening. I want to get my view on what happened last night at the Lubbock Share and also at Grace with the magnitude of the graffiti that was put on both of these walls on last night, Black Lives Matter. And it took more than one person to do it. And I don't believe that that person was black. I'm going to talk about that at 7 o'clock. I'm going to give my views and my opinions on that particular happening. I don't. I do not believe that those persons were black. But let me say something to you. We in this country are on the verge of a race war in this country. You can believe it or not. You can accept it if you want to accept it. We are in the midst of the craziest ass white folk that I've ever seen in my lifetime. We are waking up the inner feelings of white folk that they've had sheltered within themselves. They had a fear of letting out openly for years. This president is instituting racism like it has never been done before. I look at CNN every night before I go to sleep, and I overslept this morning, but I look at CNN and I'm looking up in Portland and I'm looking how the white folk boldly were riding on their trucks, shooting paintballs and spraying uh, bear mace into the crowd. I look how bold they are. I look at that 17-year-old that killed those people last week, how he was on the front row of one of Trump's rallies in Minneapolis. I looked at that. Then I looked at the statement that the president made last night concerning this. The president said last night that this 17-year-old boy that had this rifle and he shot these innocent people that he's been attacked, and the young man had to protect himself. This is the craziest mess that I've seen in this lifetime. But many of us, as black people, are not taking this seriously. We think it's a joke. We're still partying. We're still having a good time. And there is a segment of white folk in this country that is plotting for destruction of the black man in this country. I want to talk about that in wholeheartedness at 7 p.m. It's just a shame. And then when I see last night, when I see what happened at the Lovett Shale here in Memphis, inside of what's the name of that park?
Overton.
Overton Park. Okay. I see how they painted the Lovett Shale. Then I see how they went down to Graceland and all the whole wall, which probably is 100 feet of wall, if maybe even more. And they put graffiti, Black Lives Matter, all up and down the wall. They took the time and in bold letters on the ground, Black Lives Matter on the ground. See, the first question that came to me was that the South Precinct is probably a mile away. You mean to tell me that there were no policemen that were coming down Elvis Presley Boulevard? I mean, come on now. There were no police that were coming down Elvis Presley Boulevard. Where is the camera work that shows what they did at last night? We'll talk about it tonight at 7 o'clock. I also want to talk about a young man by the name of Purvis Payne. And someone started sharing information with me about this today, and I started reading up on Mr. Payne, who has been on death row since 1987. 1987. He's scheduled to die on December the 3rd. For 30 years, he's held out that he's innocent. This man states that he's innocent. He had no part of it. He has intellectual disabilities. And the Supreme Court has already ruled that you cannot use capital punishment against someone who has an intellectual disability. I pulled it and I started to reading it this afternoon, and I'm going to try to bring in family members of his and their DNA. Okay? There is other DNA at the scene, always at the scene. He saw another person that was running. My people said that the state is now pursuing the execution of Purvis Payne, and is scheduled for December 3rd. Payne is a black man with intellectual disability from Middleton, Tennessee, who was convicted and sentenced to death in 1987. Payne had no criminal history and has been unwavering in his assertion that he is innocent of this crime for more than 30 years. During his trial, prosecutors use racial stereotypes to portray him as a hypersexual. What's a hypersexual?
Like they have a lot of sex.
Like they have a lot of sex. You know I can say something, but I ain't. Violent, he's a violent drug user who attacked a white woman even though he had no history of drug use. Now, such unfounded accusations have been used to justify lynching black men since the 1800s. Shelby County is among 25 counties with the most recorded lynchings between 1877 and 1950 in the United States. And it has been a long history of violence against African Americans. One of the best known examples is that of a People's Grocery lynching in Memphis, in which a white mob lynched Thomas Moss and two of his colleagues in 1892 because they believed he was starting a war against blacks. And we're going to talk about that. In Georgia, Jimmy Lee Gates, a black man, was convicted of, of murder in 1977 of a 19-year-old white woman, a free man this year after lawyers found that that was prosecutorial misconduct and racist bias in his jury selection. Previously, Gates was granted a new trial when DNA testing from a bathrobe belt and, and four neckties around the presence of DNA was as it showed that there were five individuals there for their crime, but none was the DNA of Mr. Gates. The cases of Gates and Payne are examples in which people and prosecutors in southern states have played on racial justice or prejudice to send black men to death. There is other evidence that we will talk about at 7, but the District Attorney General, Amy Wyrick, refuses to have a DNA test on the other evidence. If the young man is scheduled to die in December, what harm is it for the DNA testing? Is it really about justice in this country, or is it about what white folk think is supposed to happen to black folk? Is that the final answer? That is one of the things that we will talk about tonight at 7 o'clock. And I need to go through some more of this information, but this is just a pre-show to what is going to happen at 7 p.m. Those of you on Instagram, those of you on Facebook, you can now get the show tonight and maybe tomorrow absolutely free. After that point, you're going to have to pay the $9.99. But I want you to see that the page does in fact exist, that I am back on TV. Um, Many people have said, we want you on TV. Well, I went and got my own TV channel. I know they weren't going to put me on none of the local channels here. So I had to go out and get my own channel. It's taken me 3 months to basically secure my own channel to be able to tell you what I want to tell you, with nobody able to tell me you shouldn't be saying that. You can't talk about that. I was looking at something though. I'm gonna tell you the times we're living in. I was looking at something that Facebook sent out. Facebook sent something out, and I hope I can find it again. Uh, did you get it there? What Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Facebook says, let's see if I can find it on Facebook. Uh, let's see if I can find it. Facebook is telling you now that they don't just go into your post, and if they don't like your post,
Take it down.
they're gonna cut your post out. Let me see if I can find it. I had some of the posts since then. You see yours then? Okay, wait a minute. I had that story. Uh, See, y'all don't believe me when I'm telling you what I'm telling you. Facebook says that effective October 1, 2020, Section 3.2 of our Terms of Service will be updated to include we also can remove or restrict access to your content, services, or information if we determine that doing so is reasonably necessary to avoid or negate adverse legal or regulatory impacts to Facebook. In other words, they can take down whatever they want to take down of yours. If you say something that is anti-Trump, if you say something that is anti any organization in this country, they will have the right to take you down. Okay? That's the reason that it's important for us to have our own media so that we control the information that is coming into and out of the black community. Guys like me, they don't want a mainstream TV. Guys like Roland, they don't want him on mainstream TV. And I've seen it too many times. Well, when the black man on TV gets out of his place, he ceases to be the joker, the entertainer, and he tries to inform his people. Then that person is taken off of TV. Even in their contracts with these major corporations, it says what you can, what you can't, what you can, what you can't say or do. When they came to me several years ago to talk to me, they gave me a list. We hadn't mentioned the money yet, but they gave me a list of, of what I can't do. They'd seen my shows, they'd seen my videos, they know what I did. We think that you'll be a great entertainer, not an informator of your people. CUC imposes nationwide moratorium on evictions. Let's see what that says. See what that says. Well, you can't be evicted.
On who?
Look at the on Fox News. It just came out. Please understand that we are about to enter into war stages if we have not already entered into the war stages. This is the reason that Cussing Pastor Live TV, CussingPastorTV.com is both important. I got the internet. Okay. You can subscribe on the internet. You can see me on your phone. You can see me on your tablets. You can see me on your big computers. Wherever you are, I've made it possible for you to follow the news and information that I'm setting out to give you. Okay. And please don't request to be on my channel. I don't do that. I don't need you on my show. Get your own damn show. Then, motherfucker, you can be on your own show. You can't be on mine. But we must. See, we as they are, look, let me tell you something. White folk are counting on us not to come together. White folk are counting on us two things. White folk are counting. They're counting on you, hopefully, to not go to the polls. Second of all, they're counting on white folk that don't normally vote, white racists, white bigots. They want to excite them to the fact that they want to go to office and keep Trump in office 4 more years. I looked at him at last week when he um, gave a full pardon. I forget the first name, Miss Johnson from Memphis. She's been all those years in jail. He commuted a sentence last year with Miss Kardashian. Last week he gave her a full pardon. Now I look to expect another big black uh, pardon to come this way. Do you think that the president would pardon Bill Cosby? Hmm. Now, women, now seriously, do you think that he would garner black vote, black support, if he pardoned Cosby? Hell, if he pardoned R. Kelly, he probably wouldn't deal with R. Kelly. It ain't who he's for, bouncy ball. It's about winning the vote by any means necessary. That's what this whole race is about. I ain't crazy about Biden. And I'll tell you the truth. I am not crazy about Biden at all. But when I look at what Trump is doing to this country, when I see that racist white folk have lost their motherfucking minds, we've got to have somebody in calming the country down. Well, I'm gonna talk about it. That's enough talking about it for right now. Did you find that? What does it say?
That's exactly where it
Let me
says.
see what it said so I can read it myself. Can't nobody be evicted. Lord, I ain't gonna never pay no rent no more.
I say still pay your rent,
Um,
but it just want to stop. It's a lessen the spread of coronavirus.
did you make it that big so I can see it? Residential property where you live, or other persons who have the right to have you evicted or removed from where you live. Each of those listed on a lease, rental agreement, or housing contract should include this declaration. Unless the CDC order is extended, changed, or ended, the order prevents you from being evicted or removed from where you are living through December 31st, 2020. You're still required to pay rent and follow all the other terms of your lease and rules of the place where you live. You may also still be evicted for reasons other than not paying rent or making house payments. This declaration is sworn testimony, meaning that you can be prosecuted, go to jail, or pay a fine if you lie, mislead, or omit important information. Okay, I'm gonna read that down a little bit more. Okay, bounce the ball. I'm gonna get rid of your ass. Okay, because I ain't, this ain't gonna last Too long. You don't tell me how to motherfucking read. Motherfucker, learn your motherfucking ABC. Hold on, fuck you start talking to me, ignorant motherfucker. Um, let me share with you. Join me at 7 years old. All hold, no holds barred. None. I'm gonna be raw and off the chain like I used to be. Okay. I'm gonna be off the chain like I used to be. Black folk are playing. And then I'm gonna talk about you trifling ass mamas too. That ain't went and got your children's stuff for school. That's still begging and shit. You still begging for paper. You fucking, but you asking other folk for paper. Okay? You fucking good. You're hollering and screaming, oh, ain't it good? And you saying, ain't it good to you, baby? And your ass saying yes, and you ain't got no book paper for your damn child. Bitch, you crazy. You crazy is all outdoors. But I'm gonna talk about your trifling asses at 7 o'clock. But if you don't go vote, then you ain't got shit to say. If you don't go register to vote by time in your state, in your city, okay, then it's gonna be up to you. All right, what time is it? 6:06. 7 o'clock. You go get some chips, and I'm just okay. I'm hungry and stuff. You go get some chips, and you eating it in front of me. I'm on a diet. Can I eat that on my diet?
They small bags, yeah.
That's a small bag. I can do what?
Eat one.
Eat one what?
One bag.
Oh, I just eat one chip. You know, you can't eat just one. Mm. I'm gonna lose 50 pounds. I'm gonna get so fine. I'm already fine. I'm gonna get what's the word? Finer. Is that such a word? Just finer, more fine, or finer. You damn educated. More fine. I'm gonna get more fine. And get me a bag of them chips, cause I'm getting hungry just watching you eating. Okay. Yes, I can do it. 50 pounds. I can do it.
Did you weigh in?
No, I gotta get my scales. I gotta see my scales work in my house. I'm gonna give me some scales up here in the office, and I'm gonna weigh in. I'm gonna lose because I'm 200. No, I'm 300 now. Uh, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna start using that bike that I got for Christmas. I ain't used about 3, 4 times
Yeah.
since December. But I'm gonna get on it. You think I do my music every night. Uh, do you think I need to do it after I do my music or before I do my music tonight?
Before?
I've been too tired to do music one.
No.
All right, I need to start with how many laps? No, not laps.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. I don't have to go fast then.
Just set your time for 10 minutes and just it'll count the pedal. It'll count the steps for you, the rounds for you.
If I fall out, I'll call you.
You gonna call me if you fell out?
If I don't fell out, I don't do no exercise. But I'm gonna do this so I can feel better, healthier. Daily conduit 64 ounces of water. We didn't get that alkaline water today. That's what we did together. I want to get a big gallon of alkaline water, put some fruit in it so it be fruity, and I'm gonna drink my alkaline water. And you know what I'm gonna do one day? I'm gonna go one day a week without meat.
What day is that?
Huh?
What day is that?
Sunday. We don't want to do Sunday. Okay. What's a good day?
Mondays, because a lot of restaurants aren't open anyway. Just get a veggie plate or a salad or a fruit salad.
Fruit and it costs us gas. Let me call it, man.
But you can eat as much fruit and vegetables you want.
Okay. So, um, I can Mondays to be.
Mhm.
What I eat then?
Any vegetables, anything else, just no meat. Anything else.
In 63 years, I ain't never had a day without meat.
Bless your heart.
That's serious.
I believe you.
In 63 years, they even gave me some meaty baby food. Gerber's has some meaty baby food.
No.
Yeah, I know. I was a Gerber's baby, and but other than that, I've never had a day without meat. Man, yeah, let me fart. If I got to fart, let me fart. So if I'm in the vehicle and the other car, my farts get ferocious.
TMI.
They do. Hell, I had to let the goddamn window down my damn self. Damn, I do. Shit, I be riding along and it's storming on the outside, and one of them go out. Shit, I let all the windows down. Ooh, I be stinking. Hell, man, that was TMI. Right? Okay. 7 o'clock. CussingPastorTV.com. Eric Wilson, what's up, man? What office you finna run for? Huh?
Say something about mustache.
Eric Wilson, 37 years old. I saw your post on Facebook. You finally got a mustache, man. Now don't cut me off your page. I didn't do it on the page. Uh, but he said he was gonna get all the folk off his page that talk about his mustache. I mean, you didn't have no big mustache, so it's got to grow. Yeah, me too, Eric. Yeah, me too. You gotta let it grow. See, you gotta let it grow. It'll get long and stuff. I'm gonna go get a shave tomorrow. I haven't had time to shape it up. Uh, but this is your aspiration. Your aspiration, Eric, is to let it grow, man. Let it grow on out there. Dale told me to do it, and that's your friend. Dale told me to do it. You got me with the shade. You think I'm coming with a goddamn 2.2 Florida and get a damn shade? Man, we got some ballers here. Okay. All right, I'm going to go. 7 o'clock. Be ready. 7 p.m. I'm going to be from 7 until 9. I'm going to be off the motherfucking chain from 7 until 9. Oh, man, don't block me. Oh, man. I'm your friend, Eric. And I'm glad to see you able to grow a mustache. You had that little baby face and can on. I'm just glad to see now you finally look like you're grown. Dale put me up to it. Yeah, he said, "Damn, you ain't shit." Yeah. Well, aren't you glad Dale he got a mustache? He's one of them little red boys in a way. Them red boys' face look funny without some hair on the face and stuff. You know, so he got a little hair around his mouth. Just a little bit. It's a little thin. Let it grow out a little bit, man. Let it grow out. And you're gonna be all right, Eric Munson. You know me and you tight. That's Dale doing that. You need to quit feeding me this information to say about him, Dale.
Stop to be that.
All right. Tuning in to 7. It is Cussing Pastor Live TV. Do they have to put the TV on the end of it?
Yes.
Okay. Cussing Pastor Live TV on Roku. Okay. On Roku. On the website, you got to have your subscription or $9.99. And don't to the website. Don't get your subscription too. That way, if you're not at home, you'll be able to see me because within the next couple of days, this is going to go to $9.99 as well. The website is cussingpastortv.com. Cussingpastortv.com for the website where you even see me on your phone, where you even see me on your TV and things like that. I mean, not on your TV, on your phone and on your tablet, whatever else that you get. Okay, $9.99. That's the problem. Man, you really a pain in the ass, and I'm looking for a real reason to put your ass off. But okay, I'm gonna go now anyway. Fuck you, and fuck all the folk that you got at your house that look like you. I'm curious, Pastor. Are you renovating the church right now? The green screen is different. Don't be worrying about the green screen. The green screen don't look no different than been looking to me.
Last 3 months.
It's still green. It's still green. Dallas Medic is a nice lady though. That's the lady that sends us all them gloves and things from down there. She got the ambulance service down there in Dallas. You remember when we got them black gloves and the mask? Yeah, yeah. But it's still green. No, I ain't doing no renovating. Here in the studio, I need some more. And you got 10 siblings. I hope they all don't look like your ass. Okay? Because I'm shooting you the ugliest one that your mama had. What is that?
Eric.
What did Eric say?
Yeah, you ain't shit.
Okay. I ain't gonna talk about nobody else. That ain't Christian. But then I ain't no Christian no way. I'm not a believer, not a Christian. Ooh. So you got 10 siblings.
Ooh, that's a lot of
All them
babies.
motherfuckers look like you, boy. Y'all have a whole house full of ugly ass. So, coming as you late, join me free at 7 at Cussing Pastor Live TV. Are you weak? I know you're weak. Your mama had 10 children, and they all look just like your lying ass. There's always some ugly children in the little. Ain't it? Anytime your mama have 10 children, somebody especially if they got different dads. If they got different daddies, it's somebody in the little that don't look good. Okay?
What if they all got the same daddy?
Huh? No, sometimes them exes and the wives get fucked up. Okay? Yeah. They be swimming in there and them exes and the wives, they get fucked up. Okay? We all look good. Y'all look good to yourselves, but every other motherfuckers that look at y'all, dog. Mm-mm. No. You know how y'all do when y'all have little children and y'all be looking at the babies. This is my baby. Her name Mercedes. The motherfucker look like a goddamn beard and a hoopty. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. All right, join me at 7 o'clock. They've been married for 25 years. See, you keep on wanting to talk about your mama now. So they had 20. All right, All right, wait a minute. Your mom and dad been married 25 years and they had 10 children. So they had little steps, little children every other year. They had children. Okay. What your dad do for a living?
Mhm.
11 kids. Goddamn, did the list go up? You said 10. All is that illegitimate baby that your dad didn't take your mama about. Okay, that's you. I'm gone. We gotta let me stay. Dad 47, mom is 43. Ain't no way in the hell. 47 years old. When did you start having babies?
She had to be but 15 to start having babies. Or 12 in some places.
Huh?
They can start having babies at 12
He
then.
proud his mom done had 10 babies. What your mama do for a living? I bet you ain't never worked with him. Prophet Antonio Burgos. He's a prophet. You didn't see he was going to have all them damn babies? You're a prophet. I'm gonna look that name up. Prophet Antonio Burroughs. You go to your dad's church. She sells none or nothing.
Stop.
He said NutriBurst.
Stop.
When I read it at first,
Stop.
when I read it at first, it looked like it said his mama sold nuts. Oh, leave your mama alone, boy. Will you stop? Let me leave your mama alone. It didn't look like he said she sells nut bush. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. It's another joke right there. He's an evangelist. Why he call himself a prophet? The word prophet means one who walked with Jesus. He ain't walked with Jesus. How come his name can't just be Antonio? Or can't be Pastor Antonio? How come? What makes him different than all the other preachers? He put the name prophet on his name. Why is his name prophet? Oh, he got a page. See if you can find Antonio Burroughs. Is it Prophet Antonio Burroughs? Before I go, I want to see what his daddy looked like. It's Antonio Burroughs. Burroughs. Nutriverse makes black millionaires. I got some. Give me that bottle of Nutriverse on my desk. I got some. I ain't took one sip out of it. Do you think Nutriverse will help me? Deb, give me that bottle right there. That Nutriverse on my desk. Let's see. Let me look at your dad. Prophetic, prosperity, power. Antonio Burroughs International Ministry. I'm looking at your dad. I'm gonna look your dad up. Tell your dad I can put him on TV here in Memphis. All right, I got some Nutriverse right here. I ain't took me one little sip of it. He preaches in Memphis all the time. I don't know your dad. Tell him to get in contact with me. Seriously, tell him to get because prosperity is what I'm about. So what am I supposed to do with this Nutriverse? It's a dietary supplement. And what does it do? They give me that wasn't on my phone. I'm gonna follow him on my phone. I'm gonna take me some Nutriverse. I ain't had no one now. It's supposed to be yellow on the inside.
I have no idea.
Is we'll take one capful of them. It's supposed to be yellow. Mine been sitting on my desk for about a month. It's supposed to be yellow on the inside.
I thought the last time you had it was pink.
So the last time I had it was pink. It look yellow this time. So they say, yeah, it's supposed to be yellow. Supposed to take a cap of it. It should be refrigerated. Okay. All right. I'm going to put my mouth somewhere on me. Want some?
No.
You don't want none.
Well,
We're going to refrigerate it. That's it. Here we go.
it ain't gonna change colors.
Ah! Dun, dun, dun,
So it
dun.
made you strong, didn't it?
Yeah. Here I come to save the day.
Mighty Mouse.
Uh-oh. Was it 99? Your mouse, dude.
Okay.
Woo. I have to follow a low cap diet from Nutriverse to work. All right. I'm out of here. Y'all doing me in Southern Cussing Pastor Live TV. Until that time, top of the evening to you. Now I can go do some things.